Let's talk Civivi. Talk Civivi because on the 18th of November, this Placoid will be arriving. It will be available for purchase, right? And so will this lovely Hyperpulse. Oop. There was my cue to reverse finger flick and it went off not well. Okay, here it is. The Hyperpulse. So Hyperpulse Placoid. Obviously, Placoid is bigger. It's a liner lock. And I think this is, 14C. In fact, both the Hyperpulse and this Placoid are 14C. This has got this shredded. Is that what they're calling it? It's like shredded G10. Yeah, blue shredded G10. 3.67, almost a 3.7 inch blade, which is like insane these days, right? You don't see this much. Easy to finger flick. And 6350 is probably MSRP or whatever. So, I mean, it'll be on White Mountain Knives, all that. So LTK discount code. So this will be in the $50-something range, and they don't charge shipping or tax. So, oh yeah, shredded G10, big ass knife, slender, feels good in the hand. You know, Civivi, God, you know, right? You know about Civivi. Civivi is just, they're just good. They're just damn good. Now, I think my only and biggest bitch on this one is this liner, and it's gem, so you can get your finger in there, but it's not as easy to disengage as some. But it's not. I mean, it's not rough and difficult. There's a little bit of height differential, and it is jimped, so it can be done. But no, it's a little tougher. I wonder if the fact that this handle's nice and slim, 12.3 at 0.47, that's not bad, is it? That's pretty slender for a big long knife like this one is. And what's this? 3mm? Yeah, 2.8. So a 14C beautifulness. And let me grab a piece of paper and we'll just test. Oh yeah, that's nice. That's nice. Civivi, they just, for some reason, they kind of hit all the boxes as far as, it's got good fit and finish. Their knives do. And the blade sharpness is good out of the box. The design is always nice and pleasant. Your palms swell. Total ergos here feel good. Comfortable reverse grip. I mean, it is. It's just, it has a pleasant design look to it. This is kind of interesting. This little drop down here. And then this swedge here and out. And still, it's got a pretty good tip on there. Doesn't look fragile or anything. Jimping up here, ambidextrous thumb studs, which I love because I can finger flick. And then this is a little odd, isn't it? What is that? Well, I mean, it'd be good for stropping, sharpening, so at least you keep your stones right up off of here. But okay, liners, they're not nested, they're out there, but they are. They're skeletonized. What do we got for these? Okay, so we've got, this for your lanyard. Then we got two standoffs that look pretty sturdy. Of course, you got ceramic bearings. And let's take a look at these thumb studs. They're nice. They're nice. Okay. Don't look removable or anything, but boom. Yeah. Nice drop. Centered, no blade play, no lock rock. And there's 30% at least, right? But this is kind of nice, isn't it? This was kind of a surprise when it came through like this. And I go, there's something wrong with this G10. What is this effect? And then I read it's shredded. So I like that actually. Then this across here, of course, gives a little extra tactile. And this up here, jump all the way up. Yeah, reverse grip feels good. Where does... Okay, balance point, not difficult to find. Yeah, it's definitely one of the bigger ones they've made for a while. Oh, I never did get that one that came out last month. It's been out of stock, it seems like. There's 3.75. I mean, you could say 3.7, but that's 3.75, and down here it's like over 100 millimeter. It's 4 inches at the bottom of that bolster. Yikes. So yeah, overall 8.6, 8.65, or, you know, an eighth over, right? So 8 5/8 at about 22 centimeters. It's good size knife for that, isn't it? Yeah. Nice satin blade on it. Stonewash would have been fine as well, I guess, but satin's nice. This is good. Let me kick this Hyperpulse and show you together. Yeah, the Hyperpulse is definitely, I mean, this looks like a monster compared to it, doesn't it? Wowie. Okay, well, let's kick this over. Of course, I haven't cleaned the blade up. No, of course not. I need to do that. Okay. I mean, that's my paramilitary too. With okay, yeah. Well, I sharpened it. Now I'm unsharpening it daily. Okay. So yeah, this is definitely a dog, isn't it? Let me see if we get it in here. Are we pretty close to the Hyperpulse? Well, this is a 5-inch handle, which is unusual for, you know, most knives don't have a 5-inch handle, but it does on the Para 2. It's not far off there, so that's interesting. This over here, trying to remember to clean that up. Yeah, this is more like 3.5. And just add 8. Okay. So this is actually a little bit smaller than the Paramilitary 2, which is, this is 8 1/4 overall length, but they're really close to the same size. So, okay. So, just saying, you know, both of those knives and some other really interesting one. There's one that Snex has got coming out. Have you seen that? Holy shinolis. No, I don't have that, but I think I'm definitely got to get it. I definitely got to check it out. Anything that comes from Snex is Snex Tan design with WE knives is coming out for WE knives, of course. Small, looks small. But just, you know, always gets me, right? So whatever it is, you know, I got to get my hands on it because he's a fantastic designer. I guess this one's just an in-house design. And of course you get it in a box. Here's what it says on the box. I think you said that. And other variants of this. And I think they have, you know, as well as maybe a Damascus blade and this and that available. And then, you know, you get your little paperwork, but you get a zipper pouch and all this that comes with it, which is nice for, I mean, if you catch this at White Mountain or whatever on discount or this or that. And also look on the Civivi site to see if they have any, you know, promotions going on, right? And also note if those promotions are with certain knives, does that also apply to all their dealer network? That way, if you bought one from Blade HQ, you'd also get the free keychain or whatever, you know, whatever they're giving away. So you could check that. It's not just if you buy it off the Civivi site, but and WE knives and Civivi have things like that going on here and there. So check for promotions. It's always nice to get some extras, you know, freebies. And of course, this knife, left hand, right hand, deep carry pocket clip, which is nice. And then these are, I'll guarantee you, they're number 8s, right? And yeah, they are. So number 8s on the body screws and all that stuff. So can't complain about that. And, you know, So it's slender, it's fairly long, but how much does it really weigh? 4.7, not bad for a knife that's what, over 8 3/4 inch overall length, isn't that? Yeah, 8 5/8. But you know, that's not bad. 4.7, and kick it on 2 grams. So 133 grams. Okay, not bad. Not bad at all. And of course, it's new on the 18th of November 2024. Let's date ourselves here. But there it is. What do you think? I like it. I like that shredded G10, the Placoid liner lock flipper. It looks good to me. Check it out. And you guys, stay sharp.